Hello, in this video I'm going to show the top tricks on HUAWEI Pura 80 Ultra. Alright, let's open up our settings. Let's scroll down until we find the accessibility features first. And in here I want to show you the shortcut and gestures first. They're one of my favorite things. Let's begin with the AI voice. It's like the Siri. And like Gemini, for example, but on HUAWEI. We have two ways how we can launch it, or by holding the power button for around 1 second, or we can go back into HUAWEI Assistant, and here we have the AI voice, and we can enable the voice wake up. You need to turn it on right here, and if you are doing it for the first time, you'll have to record the wake up phrase. You'll simply have to say 3 times this sentence, and you will have possibility to launch the AI assistant. And now let me show you how it works and what things we can do with it. So I will launch it by saying the phrase, "Hey Celia, what's the weather in New York right now?"
There's currently cloudy weather in New York. Today's forecast calls for...
Right, so that's an example what things we can do using the AI. Of course, we can do much more things. I just gave you an example. Let me give you also another one. Hey Celia, set an alarm at 2 p.m.
I have set up the alarm for 2 p.m.
Alright, so as you can see, we can also even remotely set an alarm. Pretty useful thing. Let's open up the settings, the accessibility, the shortcut and gestures, and let's go with the Ultra Snapshot. Quickly press the volume down button twice when the screen is off, and now we can select what action will happen. Currently, in my case, I have selected to open the camera, or we can also enable to take a snapshot. Now let me show you that it works. We need to turn off our screen. Now, double tap volume down, and you can see that the camera app launched quickly. Pretty cool thing and useful shortcut. Alright, next thing is the smart controls. Touch the fingerprint button twice to open a selected app. Currently it's the camera, but we can select more things such as AI lens, AI touch, recorder. If you click on more, you'll see a whole list of apps that you can select for this shortcut. So let's change from camera, for example, into flashlight. Now I will double tap the power button. Why it doesn't want to work? Oh, I need to maybe do it in that way. Okay, now it has worked. I have double tapped the power button and the flashlight launched. Let's try to turn it off using the same way. Oh, okay, now it worked. So as you can see, sometimes it takes a few tries before it recognize the gesture. Okay, now let me show you a cool things and cool ways to take a screenshot. So in HUAWEI, we have possibility to take a screenshot by simply knocking twice using our Knuckle. We can take a partial screenshot if we draw an area using our Knuckle, and we can also use the scroll shot. We just need to simply draw an S on the screen. So now let me show you. Let's begin with the normal screenshot. Maybe it doesn't want to be taken in here, so let's do it on the home screen. Okay, in here it worked. You can see that the screenshot has been taken. And now let's try with the partial screenshot. So simply draw the part that you want to take a screenshot of. You can expand this area if you grab on the edge, and you can of course save it. And now the scroll shot. Draw an S, taking scroll shot. Of course, it will work better, for example, in a browser when you have possibility to scroll up or down. To save it, click on the icon in the top right corner. Alright, again, shortcut and gestures. Now the record screen. Knock twice on the screen with 2 knuckles to start or end a screen recording. Sometimes it takes a few tries. Okay, click on agree, click on got it. And now, as you can see, our screen is being recorded. If you want, you can also record your voice, but if you don't want it, you can simply mute the mic. If you want to save it, click on the timer, and now it has been saved in our gallery. Okay, the wake screen, also really useful feature. We have raise to wake and double tap to wake. So now when our phone is laying flat just like that, to turn on the screen, we just need to lift it up just like that, and you can see that the screen has been turned on. Let's do it again. Currently I have the always on display turned on, so let's wait until our screen gets completely dark. Now I will lift it up and the screen wakes. Same thing with the double tap, and the screen also wakes. Works just fine. Let's go with, again, shortcuts and gestures, mute ringtone and reduce volume. It is also a pretty cool thing. We can enable to flip to mute ringtone and raise to reduce volume. So when there is an incoming call, we can flip our phone just like that to mute the call. And when someone is calling us, when we have an incoming call, we can reduce the volume by simply lifting up our device. Alright, and answer calls. If someone is calling us when this feature is enabled, we don't need to, manually answer the call. Simply grab your phone, place it next to your ear, just like on this tutorial, and the call will be automatically answered. Okay, and next thing is the smart sensing and the air gestures. We have the air scroll. Let's enable that. Click on start, and in here we have a tutorial. From my experience, it doesn't want to work every time. Sometimes it's pretty annoying, but I'll try to show you how you can use this mode. We need to hold our hand 20 to 40 centimeters from the screen, just like that, until we see that icon under the front camera, this hand icon, and now we need to flick to the downside to scroll. Okay, it worked. Now we need to place our hand just like that until we see again that icon. Just like I was saying, sometimes it doesn't want to see my hand and recognize it properly. Oh. Okay, the icon appeared for a second. I don't know, did you see it? Sometimes you just need to find like the perfect spot, and maybe let me try to clean this area a little bit. Let's do it again. Let's try to do this again. Alright, I'm going to skip it. If you want, you can try it on your own. Just like I was saying, it doesn't want to work every time, and sometimes it's pretty annoying, but I'm sure that you won't use it pretty often, but I'm just showing you where to find it if you would like to try on your own. We also have the grab shot. Let's enable that. Let's click on the tutorial, and that's the possibility to take the screenshots. Again, we need to place our hand like that. Okay, it appeared, and now we need to grab to take a screenshot. Okay. Alright, again, I'm going to skip it, but it's pretty annoying to find that perfect spot. I'm sure that I would use definitely the Knuckle screenshot instead of, grabbing something to take a screenshot, because you can see on your own that it doesn't want to work in the best way. Alright, let's go now into the Super Hub. That's also one of my favorite things. It allows us to simply copy the images, for example, from our browser. We can place it in the Super Hub, so thanks to that we can copy them later and, for example, paste them into our notes. Same thing with the text. Let me show you how it works. I'll open up the browser. Now I need to find something with the text, so I don't know, maybe this one. Let's copy the photo first. We need to hold on it. Okay, grab it and place it on the Super Hub. We can do the same thing with the text. The page is actually in Polish, but it doesn't matter. Select the text, just like that. Hold on it and place it in the Super Hub. Alright, now when I will exit the browser, I'll open up the Super Hub and this photo and the text is stacked in here. So now, for example, we can open and create a new note. Open up your Super Hub. We can paste this photo in our notepad and paste this text. Of course, it doesn't work only with the notepad. I'm just showing you an example. Okay, now if it has been copied into our notepad, we can get rid of it from our Super Hub. To do it, click on those 4 dots in the top right corner and simply click on Close. Click on OK, and now the Super Hub has been cleaned, but everything is stacked in our notepad right now. We can save it, and everything worked just like it should. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.